Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are doing something incredibly necessary and incredibly exciting. The main focus in today's video is to tackle my physical TBR because I know there's over 100 books on it. I just don't really know how many, which is also why I want to take the time to scan every single book that I have not read into my Goodreads so that I know actually how many books are on my physical TBR. So I was initially going to start this vlog with reading this book that I just started yesterday, which is The Worst Best Man by Mia Sosa, because Tiffany talks so highly about it and it's been on my TBR for quite a few months because when I watched that vlog, I immediately added it to my TBR and I'm loving it so far. But actually what we're going to be doing is you guys are going to be going through my shelves with me and scanning these books into my system. So I have my fingers crossed that Spotify has this book on the audiobook so that I can read it while I do this. If not, this is a mood reading tackling physical TBR video. So with that being said, I will just kind of pick another book that I've been eyeing. This is going to be a complete mood read video. I have no idea what would be next, but hopefully it's on here, fingers crossed, because I'm loving this book so much and I want to continue it, but I really want to get these books scanned in. So hold on, because it's literally not loading. Okay, so it's our lucky day. It is on Spotify. So I think we left off on chapter 13. So we are going to be continuing with that. That's what we're going to do first. I'm going to take you guys through my shelves. We're going to scan all these books while we listen to this. I'll give you little updates and everything. This is going to be a non-spoiler video, obviously, because there's no telling what we're going to read. And I want you guys to be able to enjoy this without worrying about spoilers. So with all that being said, we're going to get straight into it. I'm so excited because this book is so cute. Honestly, this will probably be next because I really want to read it. I've heard such great things about it and I haven't read a Sarah Adams in so long. Okay, so it's time to update because we officially scanned every single book into Goodreads, which is crazy. We started, before we did that, we had 117 books on that list. Granted, one of them I don't physically own, so -1, but I'm going to meet Kate Singleton next month and I'm literally going to buy probably a few of her books, so that number will go up. So we're just gonna count it as I own it because I will very shortly. But we officially have 171 books on our Goodreads TBR, which is crazy because like that's a lot. So we have no shortage of books to get through in this video. I honestly have a goal of at least 4. I'm trying not to be too delusional of how many I'm going to get through. If we could get through more, that would be wonderful, but we're going with 4 at least before I call this video, you know, kind of complete-ish. I feel like this will be more of a series. That's a good idea. We're gonna go with that. We actually got to page 200 on The Worst Best Man, and update, I'm loving this book so much. I have since the very beginning, but the things that transcribed within the seasons, okay, the chapters that I read or listened to while I was doing that, it's just gotten so much more cutesy, and I am so obsessed with Max and Lena. Their story is just, it was so like touch and go at first for obvious reasons. They have a history that's very full of baggage and a lot of issues, but the way these two are coming together to work as a team is amazing. So what we have here is Lena. She is a wedding planner and she just happens to get left at the altar the day of her own personal wedding. And the reasoning behind that is the fiance, like the guy she was gonna marry, his brother said something the night before at the, what are those things called? Bachelor party, that just made him realize, holy crap, I don't want to marry this woman. So he literally did not even show up to the wedding, and Max had to be the one to break it to Lena. So that's kind of where the baggage comes in with these two, but then they are thrown together and expected to work together with this huge business opportunity. So obviously both of them are trying to be as serious as possible about it, but given the situation, it's a little difficult. So you have like a enemies to lovers workplace romance going on and just so much baggage. So with all that being said, we're actually about to continue because Adam's in there gaming, so I'm going to continue to read this book because I am so obsessed, and honestly would not be upset if I finished it tonight. I have my little heated blanket, which is so perfect because I am so cold constantly. Klaus actually loves it. Can you see him? He's sleeping, but he loves it as much as I do. So we're gonna cuddle up together and get back into this book. I'm so excited. Okay, so we read for another 43 minutes and we got pretty far in the book. We're on page 252. So we have just over 100 pages left, and I am predicting a 4-star for our first read. This book has been so good, and especially like the chapters after we started actually physically reading again, it got so interesting. Like the chemistry between these two is to die for. So I'm obsessed. I honestly am sensing a big klaboom coming up soon, but we all know how it'll end in the end, so it's fine. It's 11:06 now, but I really want to finish this book tonight so we could start fresh with a new book tomorrow. That's our goal, to finish this tonight, which would mean it only took me 2 days to read this book. I don't know what I'm on right now, but I've been reading super fast and I'm loving it. So I feel like this is the perfect time for this vlog. So it's all working out. I'm super excited to see how many books we could read, because if we keep moving at the pace we are, we might read more than 4 books, which would be cool. So I will check in with you guys later tonight probably. And yeah, so I'll talk to you later. Love y'all. Okay, welcome back, besties. It is time to review this amazing book because we did finish it last night. I was quite shocked too, so take a second. I know, catch your breath. It's kind of crazy, but we did finish it.
Oh my God! Wow!
So I ended up giving this book 4.5 stars. I absolutely loved it. Like I said, it was so bingeable, which hopefully we stay on this track that we're on because we have been reading so fast and it's been so enjoyable. So I truly feel like this was a great first book to start this vlog with just because it set a good momentum. So I'm hoping to keep that throughout this vlog, see how many books we can get off my crazy, I was gonna say endless, but we do have a count. It's 171. It's not as bad as it could be, but it's pretty bad. But we're gonna keep on this track. Done with this. Like I said, 4.5 stars. I totally recommend it. And like I mentioned yesterday, I think I said it like twice, obviously I am dying to read Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams. So that is gonna be what we're picking up next. So we're gonna get straight into that because I am so excited. I have not read it all today. I don't know why my bangs keep doing that, but they can stop at any... What is going on? What is happening?
Put it in a backpack, all your shit, so it's together.
So we have at least a 35-minute goal for our Bookly goal today, but obviously we'll be reading more than that. My plan as it stands right now is to chill with you guys for like the next hour and a half, kind of get into this book as much as possible, and then we're gonna take a break. We're going to friggin' break because me and my dad are watching Deathly Hallows today and I am so excited. So with all that being said, without any further ado, we're gonna get straight into book 2 of this vlog. I was about to say what it is. You guys know because I've told you 20 times. Oh my god, that is so cute. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Can you see it? It's really freaking cute if you can't. Okay, so we got to page 105. We're gonna stop at chapter 9 for now. I feel like we've made good damage so far, so that's great. Also, I'm freaking loving this book like so much. Not only because it gives like Stars Hollow feels, but Sarah just never fails to write characters that I absolutely freaking love. And Jackson and Emily are not exempt to that. They're so freaking cute. Like I knew I was gonna love this book because of how highly it's been talked about, but I fell so quickly in love with them. Like I literally just read 105 pages in one sitting and guys, I don't know what's going on, okay? But I'm gonna go with it. Let me kind of actually give you some intel about what this book is about. Okay, so we have Emily and Jackson within this book, and Emily, you guys might get sick of me about how much I compare this book to Gilmore Girls, but she is like our Rory. Everybody in town absolutely adores her. She is like the town princess, and her family are very well known within this town. So she is a teacher, and she used to work with this teacher named Jackson, and they were just straight up nemesis. They did not like each other. And then he happened to move away. He was engaged and he was due to be married to this woman. But that all kind of fell apart, so guess what he does? He comes back home. So he moves back home, and that's already one thing. She's like, okay, why is this dude back? You were supposed to stay gone. I was so happy. But then again, she's finding herself to be kind of relieved that he's back. But then there's another thing thrown into the situation, and he is literally renovating the house next door to her. So you have this like forced proximity, workplace, enemies to lovers. If you cannot tell, enemies to lovers is like one of my favorite tropes.
Well, duh.
So we've stayed pretty consistent with that. Also workplace romance. I don't know what it is, I guess because that comes hand in hand with the forced proximity, but I just love that. So that's kind of what we have going on right now, is these two rivals living next door to each other, working together. So they're constantly around each other. But the fun thing about it is it seems that the universe just keeps shoving them back together. I'm not gonna lie, like with romances like this, like the simple rom-com romances, it has to be really good for me to rate it 5 stars, but I am sensing a 5-star with her. So I'm so excited to get further into it. So with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and go watch this movie with my dad because I'm so excited. but at the same time not ready to cry my eyes out. But we're going to go do that anyway, and then I will see you guys soon to read some more of this. I know you're joking. What? Wow. Wow. I have to go back to freaking work and that just happened. We literally have like 2 or 3 chapters left. Oh my God. Okay, so wow. I am so mad. Obviously not at our main characters because I freaking adore them, but this stupid side character, I could literally punch them in the face. That was absolute bullcrap. How could you do that? How could you do that? And I have to go back to freaking... Okay. I'm not gonna have a mental breakdown. We're gonna go back to work. I have a 15-minute break at 2:30, so I think we're gonna come finish it then. We are on chapter 37 of Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams. I already know what I'm gonna rate this book, but we're going to finish it together so that I can finally give you a full review in depth. Also, I cannot believe the audacity. See, I'm getting my oomph back because this pissed me off. Oh my God. I kid you not, I am about to cry. Okay, we have finished. Oh my God, hold on. Oh my gosh, that was so perfect. Sarah, you freaking angel. Oh my God. Okay, let me contain myself. Let's act like we have some common sense and let's read this book. Okay, so come on, you literally know, like, if I was freaking out like that towards the end of a romance book, like, guys, and I'm not trying to discredit romance, you guys know, like, that's strictly what I read, honestly. Like, if it's a fantasy, it's got romance in it. If it's a thriller, it's got romance in it. I love romance, but books like this don't typically make me cry like that. But guys, just that last chapter in the epilogue, and I'm just, oh, I loved it. It was so perfect. So obviously 5 stars. It took a lot to say that I gave this book 5 stars. That's what I was trying to say. So yes, 5 stars for Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams. Guys, this reading vlog has gone so smoothly. Like, the first book was 4.5, this one was 5, and I would so recommend it, especially if you like the tropes that we kind of discussed in the beginning. It was so good. Oh my God, it was perfect. I honestly, like, I knew I was going to love this book, but I didn't think I'd love it to the extent that I did. So that was really fun. But I had brought this book. Oh no. Oh my gosh. I brought this book because I thought we would finish the book way earlier and that I would need something else to read, which is not going to happen. We're just gonna wait till I get home to read more. But I don't know if this is what I want to read anymore. Like, something within me, which this has not happened for the year I've been waiting for it to happen, is screaming at me to read The Assassin's Blade and to start my Throne of Glass journey. And I feel like the majority of you right now are screaming at me to not ignore that feeling. So what I'm going to do is give myself the time to get home. I have another hour and 40 minutes. Why did I just do that?
I've made a huge mistake.
I have another hour and 40 minutes until I get off of work. So that gives me ample time to think about what I truly want to read next. And it might be Throne of Glass, like The Assassin's Blade, but starting Throne of Glass. I will see you guys shortly, or tomorrow, who cares? And we will either start, it's between those 2 books. There's nothing else really in my vision right now that I want to read, just those 2. I just don't know which one. So these last 3 minutes of break, I will be jamming out because I need some music to get me lit and get me ready for this last push of the day. But yeah, so I will see you guys very shortly. I can't wait. So think about it. What do you think I'm gonna read? What do you think we're gonna pick next? You won't know until I see you again. Okay guys, so we are officially back home and we are about to start book 3 of this reading vlog, but I genuinely cannot decide what I want it to be. So I actually added another book to the possibilities of what we're gonna do, and we're literally about to spin this wheel and whatever it lands on, we're just gonna go with it. And I'm not allowed to change my mind. So whatever it says is gonna be what we read, and I'm scared. You're joking. I'm actually in shock. Okay, so I guess. Okay, hold on. Oh my God. Okay, so honestly, I've been avoiding going back into the series like the freaking plague. I'm not even joking, because keeping 13 shattered me to my core. But I've been missing these characters so much, and everybody talks about Joey, and I can never pronounce her name. Ify? I might be saying that wrong. If I am, don't clown me, okay? We'll learn. I'll look it up again. But everybody talks about this story, and now that I'm saying this, I feel like I'm supposed to buddy read this with someone. We might need to check, but this is what we landed on. Can you believe I just did this to myself? Okay, and the fact that it's going to be Saving Six, I think this is going to be the last book in this part of the video. Because like I said, way early on, like 3 days ago, this is going to be a series, because I feel like it's a cool thing to do, because we want reading vlogs, so why not just tackle the TBR together as a series? But this is book 3 within the Boys of Tommen series, and apparently shit gets pretty rough in this book, so I am actually terrified, but really excited to get back into it. So give me a little bit of time to process, because this is not a book you can just jump into. I need to mentally prepare myself. I need to make sure that I wasn't supposed to buddy read this with someone, and then I guess we'll be starting Saving Six, because I'm gonna stay true to my word. I said I would pick whatever it landed on, and it landed on Saving Six. I shouldn't have put it in this wheel if I didn't want to start it, so that's how the cookie crumbled. That's where we're at. That's what we're going to read next. So hold on. So I don't think I'm supposed to buddy read this with someone. If I am and you're watching this, sorry, kind of forgot. It's bad. I schedule so many buddy reads and then I forget and I just read it, so sorry. So I guess we're about to start this book. Oh my God. Okay, so it's Aoife. See, I love that she has like the pronunciation, because I am slow and I can't say these names without a little bit of assistance. So it's Aoife. Let's not forget that. Oh my God, do you guys understand how big of a deal this is? Babe, do you understand how big of a deal this is? It's a huge freaking deal. Oh my God. All I did was read the first part. Okay, okay, we're gonna do it. So hold on, let's put our book into Bookly real quick. This is a crazy decision on my part. It could have went 3 ways. It could have went light and fluffy, fantasy that everybody screams about, or a freaking amazing romance book that everybody screams about, but everybody freaking dies and cries. And that's where we went, so yeah, BRB. Hi strangers. So we haven't spoke in like 2 or 3 days. It's been a minute, but that is because this book is a little longer than the easy fluffy romances we were doing. So I kind of just wanted to give myself time to actually get into this book, because I needed to have something to say about it, and I don't want you guys to just watch me read for 30 minutes straight. So we have gotten like 50% into Saving Six. Can you see how tabbed up she is? I literally have not been able to stop. So in the previous books, Binding 13 and Keeping 13, I loved Joey. I loved Aoife. I just thought they were so freaking cute and just such good soul characters. but I did not completely understand how amazing they were until reading this book. Obviously, because this is their story, we're going to get to know them a lot more than we did in the previous books. But like the way my love has grown for both of these two is just insane to me, because I love Johnny and Shannon, do not get me wrong, but like these two are just like stealing my heart. I guess it's maybe the friends to lovers. I don't know what it is really. So we're currently 267 pages into this book, which I would say is roughly 50%. And I just felt like we needed to do a check-in because I haven't seen you guys in a few days and we've gotten so much more into this story. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel a tad broken because why have I not cried yet? Like I felt like I was going to absolutely sob within this book, but it's been more of like it hurts so badly that I can't cry, if that makes any sense at all. Like every time Joey partakes in the things that is leading him down this horrible path, I just feel myself break inside more, but I can't even cry because of how utterly sad I am. I don't feel like that makes sense, but I have not shed a tear, but my heart has been sobbing.
What? Oh. Okay.
Like I've gotten to the point within the story now where I'm kind of like seeing things that occur within Binding 13. So I'm like, okay, I kind of know where we're going. I kind of know what's coming up next. And that's why I was like, okay, well, let's do an update while we're on this happy road because it's about to get dark. I just feel like within the first two books within the series, Joey and Aoife are more of like they're an idea of a couple, you know, they don't have the structure and the background and all of the history between them. So getting to learn their story and kind of see how they became who they became has just made me fall more in love with them and understand them on a different level than I did previously, which I think, honestly, this is going to be my new favorite of the series. Like, of course, the other two books were freaking amazing. I think I gave them both 5 stars, but I'm not 100% on that. But nonetheless, I absolutely love them and they're high up on the scale if they're not a 5. But this is going to this is gonna be my new favorite. I'm loving it so much. So I actually paused, which let me tell you right now, stopping in the middle of a chapter is like illegal to me. I never do it, but I was at work and I did not have time to finish it. So we are actually in the middle of a chapter. And not just that, but we are in the middle of a scene that I am actually terrified to see the end of. So I will see you guys in just a few minutes and we will get back to reading this book because I'm literally like I told you, I don't stop in the middle of chapters. I had to do this over 2 hours ago and I have not figured out what's gonna happen. Obviously, I know what's not going to happen, but there's still so many possibilities, if that makes sense. So I will see you guys in just a few minutes and we will read more of the story. I'm so freaking scared. Okay, I forgot to mention, we're going to be reading on my Kindle because if I actually read the physical book, we will be here forever because I'll have to stop and annotate and then stop and annotate. You get it. So yes, let's get back into it. Guys, it's so difficult to be so happy and so scared at the same time. It's so conflicting. I don't know what to feel. It's like I'm being pulled to happiness and I'm being pulled to utter heartbreak. Like, Chloe Walsh, the woman that you are, okay? Oh my God, I forgot about that. Oh my God. Okay. I was delusional. I was absolutely delusional. I was like, okay, we're like 50% in the book and I haven't even cried yet. It's been grand. That ends now. It ended 5 minutes ago. What's going on? This is ridiculous. The difference between where we started this update and where I am now is huge, immense, grand, devastating. I can't think of any more big words. I don't even have it in me to be sad. I'm just really, really mad. I know I can't take on 3 people in a fight, but I'd really like to right about now. Oh, how the tables have turned. Ew, and look, my hair is falling out, so now I look like a dork. We're going to take a break because I'm actually really hungry, and we've only been reading for like 20-30 minutes, I think, but I'm really hungry, so that's what we're gonna do. Oh my god, I'm so mad. Are you kidding me? Like, ugh, I knew, and it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse, so I need to contain myself and get over this because this is literally nothing in comparison to what's going to happen. But that just made me so freaking mad. Like, you took my moment of squealing so happy and you ruined it. Okay, so if you've read the book, this is where I'm at right now. So you might know what just happened. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to freaking tell you. Other than I'm about to go eat and I will be back later because what the crap. I've been having such a sorry. I've been having such a good time. This is so annoying. Like, I knew it was coming, but I didn't want it to come. I wanted to stay happy. Now I'm sad. Okay, I'll see you later, I guess. Oh, it's gonna get so much worse, Michaela. I need to get it together. I need to get it together because in comparison, we're here. Okay, we're here. We're going to get out of frame. Okay, so get it together. Stop acting like it's the end of the world. It's going to get so much worse. Okay, babes, today is the mother frickin' day. We only have an hour left within Saving 6. I think we have like 50 something pages left. We're on page 431. There's 489 pages. So today's the day that we're going to finish it. And I'm not going to lie, I did a little bit of reading last night after, like, off cam. And the things that occurred, like, you're absolutely joking. I'm so scared, and I feel like we should rack up how many times I said I'm scared, because I feel like I've said it so many times, but I'm scared.
Say it again! Say it again!
Like, we literally only have this left out of all of this, and guys, appreciate the annotations because I have not stopped. I've been like going hard with annotations because the things that come out of these characters' mouths and then the things that occur within this book, like, I literally cannot get a grip on myself. So we're not gonna ramble too much because I know you guys are probably ready to wrap this up. I already feel like I know what I'm going to rate this, and I feel like you guys can take a good guess based on earlier comments. But it's weird because, like, within this video, we've had like banger after banger. And if you know me and you watch my wrap-up videos, you know that I am not one to be like 5-star for you, 5-star for you, and for you. It's kind of crazy. So that kind of tells you what I'm leaning towards with this book. And I'm shocked by it, you know, but and it's so freaking conflicting because I literally just want to dive straight into redeeming 6, but the way this book has played with my emotions, I don't think it's mentally a good idea. So I'm not gonna sit here and talk too much because I do want to, this is gonna be a one and done. We're about to get comfortable and get this book done. Like, there's not gonna be any pausing unless I like pause to talk to you guys for like 5 minutes. But other than that, we're not stopping. Like, this is a non-stop train and we're going to get this done because I cannot wait for you guys to see this vlog. I feel like we went through every human emotion possible. You guys haven't seen me sob yet, but you're not missing out. It's not cute, but I can guarantee you, you're gonna see some of that today. So prepare your eyes. It's going to be scary, but There's that word again. According to my Bookly, we literally have 1 hour and 1 minute until we finish this book. So let's get our playlist turned on. Also, shout out to Mads that created this playlist, because I swear to God, it's literally them. Oh my God, oh my God. I'm trying not to say it, but oh my God, I'm so scared. Oh my God, stop. Just this song alone, Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls, it makes me want to cry. You can't cry yet, you're not even reading anything. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna put the book aside because, as you guys know, we are annotating and I don't want to have to pause and all that because we are about to go hard, okay? So grab our handy dandy Kindle. Did I show you guys I got the new Kindle? I don't know if it's new. It's new to me, okay? So anyway, oh my God, I'm rambling because I'm freaking terrified. I don't even like the freaking name of this next chapter. Like, oh my God, guys, I can't do this. Oh my God. Deep breaths. Okay. We're 88% through and we are starting, so let's get into it. Oh my God. I'm so scared. We still have 33 pages left. I feel like the last 30 minutes of this book are gonna absolutely shatter me to my core. I need something light and fluffy after this because what? I've never stared into space as much as I have with this book. Oh, and my hair's crazy. It's fine. Okay. We're gonna get this over with. Literally have 3 chapters left and I don't want to do it, but we're gonna do it. And then we need the lightest, fluffiest thing ever. Like, I need to watch hella New Girl after I finish this book because I literally can't. I literally cannot. I've never struggled so much in my life to do a book review. And like, if I wasn't so ready to edit this vlog and get it out to you guys, I would probably take a day. But we're going to talk now and then try to move on to something happier than what we have now. So, Saving Sex, Chloe Walsh. 1, who hurt you? Because ow. 2, 5 stars. It is definitely my favorite out of the Boys of Tommen so far. I feel like Redeeming Sex will take that place because I don't know. I'm kind of like sensing what's coming, but I don't know. This one just like had me in an absolute chokehold. And I honestly, like, I say that about a lot of books, but I hate saying it about this series. And if you've read it, you know why. But that's, I mean, that's what it is. It's had me wrapped around its finger since the very beginning. I really, really love this book. And I don't know, stories like this just make you sit back and think. Like, when I read a book, I picture myself within the situation. It's not like I'm just reading somebody else's story. Like, yes, that's what's going on, but I'm also thinking, how would I be in this situation? And that's like really, really heavy within these books. And Aoife is stronger than like any character I've read in a fictional world, other than one we'll talk about in my wrap up for January, because that's more like, I don't know, we'll talk about that later. But she is one of the strongest characters, because how did she continue to persevere and not give up within this story is beyond me. If you have not read the series and you mentally think you can handle it after reading the trigger warnings, I would recommend it so much, because these stories just stick with you and like literally leave scars on your heart. Like, this book is something I will never forget about. These characters are somebody I will never forget about. And it's so beautifully written, like the way she does it. I mean, if you can't tell by how many freaking annotations we have, and I literally just made so many more that I'm about to go in and throw in this beaut, like, It's just so well done. So yeah, I mean, within this vlog, let's put some pep in our voice, get back to normal Michaela. Throughout this vlog, we had a 4.5 star, and then we had a 5 star, and then we had another 5 star, which is really amazing because like I said earlier, we don't do 5 stars back to back like that. It's got to be really good to get me to give it 5 stars, but I feel like we just read great books within this vlog and it was super fun. So as I said earlier within this vlog, I believe I do want to make a habit of doing this, like maybe once a month, doing a little reading vlog of tackling our TBR. So yeah, I mean, thank you guys for hanging out with me for a week straight. I hope this video is fun for you guys. Let me know in the comments if this is something you would like to see as a series, because I feel like that's a pretty good idea and we could rock with that. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video. I'm about to go watch some happy stuff to get my mood boosted back up, but I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Hold on, because have you guys heard the song? NLE Choppa and Imagine Dragons. Oh man, I forgot to do my transition. Hold on, I'm about to do it right now and we're gonna pretend. Okay, you ready? Hold on, no, just work. Oh my God, I have to go back to work. Let's get into it. Oh, why is he leaving work early? I don't leave work early. Ew, it's a Cybertruck, I'm gonna throw up. Boo. Those things are so ugly, I literally cannot. But we're just going to get in bed together, kind of. Ooh, my butt's in it. I don't want my butt. Ow, I hit my ankle.